can't judge a book by its cover.
And that's especially true, Lucy, at shelters where dogs and cats are so scared. What you see in that kennel so often is nothing like how that pet would be in your family. And that's where Don't Bully Us Pit Bull Rescue comes in.
Saving the often misunderstood bully breeds left and right, even the ones with so-called bad kennel behavior that more often than not end up as the biggest of love bugs.
Come here, Bob.
Royce only had a few hours left on Earth.
Good boy.
So I tweeted out a plea to save him, then called Philadelphia's municipal shelter, offering to sponsor Royce. Act Philly's life-saving department got a "we'll take him" from Don't Bully Us Pit Bull Rescue.
One that we're working with right now that you're going to meet in a little while with us is Royce, who you helped with.
My Royce!
Yes, absolutely.
Easy.
And he's a big Mastiff pity boy who's about 100 pounds, and he just doesn't know his boundaries. And so
He doesn't know how strong he is,
doesn't.
probably.
He doesn't.
I was here, and he came up and grabbed my sleeve with his mouth.
Holy cow!
So as I stood here very calmly, staring into his eyes, said, "Okay, buddy, here we go."
No one had taught Royce jumping on people isn't good. He meant no harm.
See how sweet he is and how wonderful he is, and he's so willing to learn.
You know, he was hours from death. They were gonna put him down because he had all that energy inside of the kennel, and he was scaring people.
Think about if you were in a kennel, surrounded by a bunch of barking dogs, and you didn't get out for a walk today or the day before.
I'd be stir crazy.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to say what you see in a kennel is what you're going to get when you get home.
So many just need a chance. Don't Bully Us Pit Bull Rescue gives them that. Yes, Pit Bull Rescue gives them that and more.
We socialize them. We take our time with them. We call it a reset period. Sometimes it can be as short as a couple weeks. Sometimes it needs to be several months.
You're a good boy.
Dog behaviorist Christine Nolan's working with Don't Bully Us's Royce week in and week out, getting him ready for his forever home.
He's a big boy, and he doesn't quite know what it is that he should do with all this energy and all this power.
Royce, just one of so many pups Don't Bully Us has saved in the nick of time.
A lot of the students really rallied and raised funds to be donated to any rescue that would take her.
You all raised funds?
Yep. Tried
literally every rescue in like Pennsylvania,
yep.
New Jersey.
Kelly was on the phone for 72 hours straight trying to find someone to take her.
These Penn Vet students who volunteer at Act Philly grabbed the attention of Don't Bully Us, which immediately rescued the pup they named Rose.
We got there in the nick of time, and she was very happy to be home.
What was it like walking out with her, knowing that had you been a few hours later?
Right. It was, I mean, it's the greatest feeling in the world to know that you made a difference.
These veterinary students know their animals, and they think far more people should get to know bully breeds and adopt.
And look at her, isn't she terrifying? They get a bad rap, but they're just as sweet as any other dog.
They just want to be loved. I mean, these two dogs, they sit on either side of me, and all they do is kiss me. The two of them get along great.
Randy Allen, Don't Bully Us foster mom, helped save Jasmine's life, which was also about to expire.
She's so cute.
She really is.
Oh, you're going to have a hard time giving her up, Randy.
I know.
I know, you're super cute. Want to go back to your baby brothers and sisters?
Cute as these pit bull puppies are, they represent one of the biggest reasons our shelters are jammed and so many dogs die. Don't Bully Us saved their mom from a life of backyard breeding.
She was down in an area that's known both for dog fighting and for breeding, backyard breeding, over and over.
She's the one that got away. Sweet Esme was flea-ridden and filthy, but her rescue broke the ugly cycle of the constant breeding and selling that fills shelters with abandoned, abused pitties.
He's beautiful.
Isn't he stunning? People stop me on the street. They're just like, what is he? I'm like, he's a shelter dog. Why don't you go get one?
Exactly.
These are the dogs that make up Don't Bully Us Rescue's family page. They're cuddling with children. They're hanging out with their families, even sleeping with their best bunny. All because a rescue gave them a chance, gave them love, and helped them find their forever home.
He's doing great. He really is. He's going to make somebody a fantastic puppy. You really are, baby. Look at that face.
No. And Royce, by the way, is now ready for his forever home. So, if you're in the market for a new best bud, Royce could be your perfect match.
Well, an aggressive cancer is striking dogs without any warning, but there is hope thanks to some amazing research at Penn Vet, how veterinarians are using an ancient Chinese remedy, of all things, to prolong your dog's life.
Who sent you? You set this in motion. Now you're going to put a stop to it.
Far too late for that, Fox. The X-Files.
Monday at 8. Watch Fox 29.
Conquer the weather. Don't let it conquer you. With Lexus All-Weather Drive. Lease the 2016 IS300. Lease the 2016 IS300 all-wheel drive for $329 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Where do you think you're going, young man?
The Olympics.
You better take this. Put your medals in.
Eddie's mom reminded me of my mom.
Anything that I ever wanted to do, she supported me.
She's very encouraging.
She said, never let anyone hold you back. Reach for the stars and just keep soaring.
Mom, I love you. I love you too.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for always believing in me. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Betty the Eagle. Rated PG-13. Special sneak preview this Sunday at 4 p.m.
At KiaofCherryHill.com, shop by monthly payment. Get your free credit score and see what your trade is worth. Visit KiaofCherryHill.com.
At Cove Haven, we had the most romantic weekend. Love was in that Pocono mountain air. Yep, happily ever after.
It's time to discover how life's greater in the Pocono Mountains and book an unforgettable getaway at Cove Haven Entertainment Resorts.
Okay, next you have to choose your shipping.
Why is there an extra charge to get my skateboard here tomorrow? Shouldn't it be free?
Well, just about all companies charge extra for fast service.
Huh? I thought your company always did emergency service for the same price as a regular service.
You know, Max, we do, but that's for new heaters and for heating and plumbing service, not for skateboards.
Do other heating and plumbing companies charge for fast service?
Well,
Horizon Services, nights, holidays, weekends at no extra charge.
I thought that when the doctors told me that I had pancreatic cancer, that they were crazy. It couldn't possibly be. I'm too healthy. I feel too good. You need to be someplace that's going to treat your cancer. Penn treated my cancer. It didn't treat pancreatic cancer. It treated my pancreatic cancer. Today, I'm cancer-free. And I'm not the only one. Different cancers, same story. Tell someone.
The all-new Lexus RX and RX Hybrid. Never has luxury been this expressive. Lease the all-wheel drive 2016 RX 350 for $429 a month for 36 months. See your Lexus dealer.
Penn Vet is making some amazing strides in fighting a devastating cancer in dogs. It's called hemangiosarcoma, and it strikes like a lightning rod.
It does. As you know, I lost my beloved golden retriever, Bodhi, to that awful cancer. And as we battled it together, we learned that Penn Vet researchers are conducting a promising study to help turn dog owners' despair into hope. Bodhi was an 8-year-old healthy, happy golden retriever. One minute he was playing in the yard. The next minute he was being rushed to an emergency veterinarian. The diagnosis, something I'd never even heard of, hemangiosarcoma. It's a highly aggressive and invasive cancer of the blood vessels that typically strikes the spleen.
A lot of times by the time we diagnose it, it's spread to other organs.
One of your favorite things to do.
The most common thing is very devastating is that the dog was normal 1 minute.
Say hi, everybody.
And then an hour later was in this really acute, collapsed and critical state.
Bodhi was treated at Metropolitan Veterinary Associates in Audubon, Pennsylvania, where the oncologist gave us the poor prognosis. Tumors on his spleen, heart, and lungs. The cancer was advanced.
He might have a few days, maybe a month to live. We could do chemotherapy, but it would not buy him much time. Our one hope? A Chinese compound derived from mushrooms called Immunity.
The PSP that's in Immunity comes from a very specific Yunzi mushroom. The active compound within this mushroom is the polysaccharidopeptide, is the PSP. This mushroom is the polysaccharidopeptide, is the PSP. It's been used in Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years, and the predominant interest is in boosting immune function.
PenVet researchers found in a study they published in 2012 that this particular compound increased longevity in dogs with hemangiosarcoma, and it appeared to have a tumor-fighting effect.
We were like, wow, this is promising. It really made us wanted to go ahead and do the next study, which is the study that we're doing now.
The first study was small, 15 dogs, but some lived over a year. This one is more definitive and involves 100 dogs, like this golden retriever Moose and this 10-year-old Frenchie named Milo.
Good boy.
This guy is getting his regular monthly checkup at Penn's Ryan Veterinary Hospital, as do all the dogs in the study.
But when you're dealing with cancer, you're always looking for, is there any indication that the cancer is spread beyond where you knew it was the last time that you looked the dog over? This is his activity monitor.
Milo was diagnosed with hemangiosarcoma right after Christmas in 2014.
And it's good.
He had his spleen removed and joined the study in January of 2015.
When we found out, just kind of on a fluke, that Penn had the opportunity for him to be involved in this trial and this new medication, I mean, we jumped at the chance because we wanted to make sure we had as much time with him and as much good time with him as we could.
Half the dogs in the study are on Immunity, a quarter Immunity and chemotherapy, and another quarter are getting chemo and a placebo. Milo is getting chemo, but Bonnie Levitz doesn't know if the 3 capsules she gives him a day are Immunity or a placebo.
We won't know until the entire study is done.
But he is much improved, living the life.
The fact that he's now kind of past the, I guess, typical window of what dogs with hemangiosarcoma would see, it's been a winning lottery ticket for us. We feel really fortunate.
Moose is also seeing amazing results. He had his spleen removed last February and has been taking only Immunity for 9 months. He's doing fantastic, especially considering golden retrievers and German shepherds are particularly predisposed to this ugly cancer.
For dogs with hemangiosarcoma, one of the major problems is they can have bleeding from their tumors, either from the main tumor that they had in their spleen, or if they have spread tumors, those small tumors can bleed as well.
And that is what ultimately causes the dogs to succumb to the cancer. My golden Bodie lived for 38 days after the dreaded diagnosis, taking 9 Immunity capsules a day.
This is part of Bodie's bucket list. He's having a big ice cream cone. Are you enjoying that? Oh, he likes that.
We considered those 38 days a gift.
It's such a devastating disease, and we have so few effective treatment options for it that it's easy to get excited about anything that looks even remotely promising, and this does.
This has been the best year of Milo's life.
So we shot the story the day after I lost Bodie. So this story is really a tribute to him and the dogs that are still fighting.
It was so tough. I mean, both of us were crying when that was going on here at the station. I remember us just hugging it out. It just kills me. To this day, it kills me. But other dogs, they can actually take part in this study.
Right. The study is ongoing. It's a 2-year study. So if people are interested, they can contact PenVet. And there are no adverse effects of Immunity. The hope is that it will offer a significant alternative to chemotherapy, which is costly, and it really doesn't greatly increase a dog's chance of survival.
That is great stuff, Dawn. All right. You know, one incredibly cute group of kitties really needs a fantastic public relations campaign.
Once they heard that I fostered FIV cats, they said, oh my gosh, we have the perfect candidate for you.
Why positive isn't always a
perfect candidate for you.
Why positive isn't always a good thing, especially when you're battling unfounded fears, shattering the myth tonight of FIV.
Tonight's Fox 29 Traffic Authority Update, helping you plan for your morning commute, is sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'.
So what's the next one up?
Says it's a Buick.
Wow.
That doesn't look like a Buick. So your dad let you borrow the...
Buick, Mr. Simmons. And it's got a 5-star overall safety rating.
I don't think that's what he's worried about. I bet you haven't seen anything like it.
It's a Buick.
And what you'd call an early adopter.
It's auto show season, and the Buick Sign and Drive is back. Current lessees, switch to Buick and get this low-mileage lease on this Verano for around $191 per month with no first month's payment.
Lightly brown in a coconut butter reduction with a dash of sea salt. Simmer, simmer over low heat. Allow time to chill before serving. The Charisma Gourmet Inclusive Experience. Get a taste of it now at El Dorado Spa Resorts and Hotels.
This time of year, there's nothing smarter than intelligent all-wheel drive, which is why we make it available on every new Lincoln. The Lincoln MKC, the stunning MKZ sedan, the iconic Navigator with its own 4-wheel drive, and the 2016 Lincoln MKX. See the entire Lincoln family now at your Lincoln dealer. Lease a 2016 Lincoln MKX for $399 a month, only at your Lincoln dealer.
Once again, everybody's getting into shape to save big cash at ShopRite's Big Brand Bash with digital coupons on the biggest brands. Get the ShopRite app and save over $200 in just 2 weeks. When you download digital coupons from the app to your Price Plus card, fresh tilapia filet is $4.49 a pound, and assorted burrito pastas are 4 for $3. So download the app or go to ShopRite.com. What are you waiting for?
Time and Temp is brought to you by Rescue, a leader in health supplements for over 30 years.
Constelli Toyota has President's Day savings all month long. During our President's Day sales event, drive home the bold new 2016 Toyota Camry LE lease for $146 a month. Or upgrade to the new 2016 Toyota RAV4 LE all-wheel drive, leased for $184 a month. Even with an extra day, this month won't last long. So get to Constelli Toyota of Conshohocken or Constelli Toyota Springfield for these President's Day savings. Constelli Toyota, a nice place to do business.
A spotlight tonight on a group of kitties that really need a great PR campaign, right? Have you ever heard of FIV positive cats?
A lot of people have not. It's like HIV in humans. The virus weakens the immune system, but veterinarians say these kitties can be wonderful, long-lived pets, yet so often are the ones left behind at shelters.
Hi, Sammy. Hi.
This cute boy, Sammy, just needs a break.
His owner died last May, so he kind of got dumped at a vet hospital for a month and separated from his siblings.
The hospital transferred this FIV positive kitty to a shelter where he curled up into a ball and just gave up.
Once they heard that I fostered FIV cats, they said, oh my gosh, we have the perfect candidate for you. This cat, Sammy, needs to get out of the shelter ASAP or he is just going to keep declining because he's purring now.
People and pups cannot catch FIV. Other cats only by a deep bite wound.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy, right?
Dr. Sarah Ball-Garino has a lot of FIV positive patients.
These cats can live a very long life, potentially.
And do you think there's a misconception out there?
Yes, for sure. And I think long time ago, when it was first diagnosed, cats were being euthanized because of it.
So sad. But perception is starting to slowly catch up to reality. If an FIV positive cat catches something, as you would with any pet, you've just got to head to the vet.
But as long as it's caught very early on, they do quite well.
Yeah. And especially if they're indoor kitties and you just do your regular maintenance like you would with any other cat.
That's most important. Keep them indoors, good nutrition, neuter them so they don't have aggressive tendencies.
Cindy Randall of Randall's Rescue saves all kinds of kitties from area shelters. One of her main missions these days, teach folks that FIV positive kitties can live just fine with non-FIV positive cats.
A lot of rescues turn them down when they find out that they're positive. They want them and then they get tested, and when they come up positive, they don't want them because they are harder to find homes for and they sit longer. But I tend to gravitate towards them because I know they're not gonna you know, have as easy as of time getting a rescue or a foster.
Like Sweet Sammy, the lap cat, who's been waiting for his forever home for 10 months now.
Sammy, let's see that handsome face of yours, young man. There you are. And so you're waiting for your forever home, huh, Sammy?
Sammy is waiting for his forever home.
Just want to squeeze
so
a little
cute.
face. Yes,
I know.
so many FIV positive kitties need loving forever homes, Don. And, you know, besides Sammy, look at this. Randall's Rescue also saved the beautiful Luna, a super lovey tortoiseshell waiting for 7 months now for her forever
She's pretty.
family. I know. And then my friends at Delaware County SPCA, our friends, just I know. And then my friends at Delaware County SPCA, our friends, just saved 2 FIV positive kitties. This is Sergeant Fuzzy Boots, who looks like Grumpy Cat. And take a look at this handsome man. Delco SPCA calls him Silver Fox. He just wants what we all want, which is love.
Oh, hopefully they'll get some homes.
Yeah.
Well, dogs with special needs are often the ones that get left behind at a shelter as well.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Watch out!
But one Philadelphia area rescue says these cute canines, despite their differences, have a whole lot of love to give. Why the Pit Mix prides itself on saving dogs like Fiona here.
Tune in to Fox 29 every day at 6:58 p.m. for the Pennsylvania Lottery's daily drawings.
Right now, any classic hoagie at Wawa is just $4.99, including our oven-roasted turkey and our new roasted veggie classic, loaded with bell peppers, zucchini, and onions. All our classic hoagies only $4.99 for a limited time. Gotta have a Wawa.
Your freedom of choice has never been better. It's the President's Day sales event. That means huge savings on America's best-selling brand. Now through February 29th, get a Ford Escape with 0% financing for 72 months, plus 1,000 trade assist cash. Or lease an Escape for only $255 a month with no money due at signing. Just sign and ride. But you must hurry to get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 1,000 trade assist cash. Or lease for $255 a month. Only at your local Ford store.
Tune in to Fox 29 Sports Sundays at 10:30 p.m. brought to you by Citizens Bank. Ask a citizen how you can reach your savings goals. Visit citizensbank.com today.
With so many different places to stay in the Florida Keys, make sure to pack enough for a few extra days. And you're sure to find the perfect spot to leave your other baggage behind. The Florida Keys and Key West.
Sleepy's President's Holiday Mattress Sale has been extended. It's your last chance to save up to half off nearly every mattress in the store. Sleepy's, the only mattress professionals.
This year, get a car that makes a statement at the Kia President's Day sales event. Like the sporty, technologically advanced Kia Forte LX for just $119 a month plus $500 auto show bonus with a NHTSA overall 5-star crash safety rating and an industry-leading 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. The Forte isn't just stylish, it's dependable too. So hurry into your Kia retailer and lease the Forte LX for $119 a month plus $500 auto show bonus at the President's Day sales event and discover the new Kia.
It doesn't matter where you're headed. When you stop into Wawa, you've got a good thing going.
Of course, it's heartbreaking to see all the dogs that are overlooked at shelters, therefore at greater risk, far greater, of getting put down.
But one small Philadelphia rescue with a very big heart prides itself on taking special needs pooches. The Pit Mix seeing the good in these dogs that are deemed by many as unadoptable.
We take the problem children. We always take the problem children.
Marlena Davis of the Pit Mix Dog Rescue worries if they don't, no one else will.
We just try to do whoever is in the most need of help.
Like this gorgeous gal, Fiona. Such a pretty pitty, but passed over because of what vets have diagnosed as a spinal lesion, leaving her without the use of her hind legs.
It clearly doesn't stop her anything. Like, she loves life and she's always happy. There's always a smile on her face.
I can attest to Fiona's fantastic smile, and she gets around just fine on 2 legs, although she does love going for walks on her donated wheels.
Come on.
Wheels.
Come on. Come on. Because she knows the wheelchair usually means we're going to go do something awesome.
On this day, it was a stroll along the path with her pal Purdy, who's also looking for a forever home due to anxiety issues.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Watch out!
As cute as she is, Fiona has been with the Pitmicks for a year now. Still no takers.
I think it's a combination of the fear and unknowing of what it's like to care for a handicapped dog.
You saw how easy she is to deal with. It's not anything more than another dog.
Jeannie Nutter, who fosters for the Pitmicks, says it's these dogs' differences that make them even more endearing.
They have like this special extra love, and they appreciate what you're doing for them so much more.
Long-term resident Barrick knows he's a lucky guy. He's missing an eye.
He was found as a stray, and he's actually a little bit of a miracle dog.
Barrick was scheduled to be put down at the city shelter, but was somehow missed. Marlena happened to be at the shelter, overheard the conversation, and home he went with the Pitmicks.
He is such a ham with kids. Perfect.
And then there's Karma, surrendered on Christmas Eve of 2014. She's been at the Pitmicks ever since, understandably fearful of people.
Once she gets to know you, she will give you more love than you can handle. But it takes her a while.
The Pitmicks was founded 10 years ago by Mallory Froder after she found her dog Lola part of a litter of 9 in a dumpster. Lola has been by her side ever since, and the rest is history, with people like Marlena and Jeannie joining in the fight to save these voiceless animals, particularly pit bulls.
I have a huge passion for pitties. I feel like I get them. They look real big and tough. You can think they're a little bit tough by their bark, but they're big, soft, mushy love bugs.
Love bugs like Fiona and Purdy in need of a forever home. The Pitmicks' motto, we've got your back for as long as it takes to find the right home. We've got your back for as long as it takes to find the right home.
There really is a perfect family for every dog.
You're giving them this chance at life they never could experience otherwise. You just want to do it because you know that you're making such a big impact, and it feels good.
Oh, how about those eyes? I know. And these dog lovers, Lucy, you know it. They do it because it's a passion. They have full-time jobs, families, and friends, but they care, and they really do want to make a difference.
Sure. How are they available still?
All the dogs in all these stories are up for adoption.
You know, speaking of which, Dawn, if you'd like more information on the wonderful rescues and shelters that we featured tonight,
or if you want to learn more about the PennVet Cancer Study or FIV in kitties, head on over to our website, fox29.com.
Yes, you will find all of those links under our As Seen on TV section. This has been so much fun, Dawn.
I know. I hope we can do it again, Luce.
I'm hoping so. Hoping so. Thank you so much for joining us.
Have a great night, and thanks for watching.
At CherryHillMitsubishi.com, car shopping has never been easier. Shop by monthly payment, get your free credit score, and see what your trade is worth 24/7 on your computer, phone, or tablet. Visit CherryHillMitsubishi.com.
Mornings. They're bad breath, bad hair, and a bad case of the Mondays. And organized wardrobes that help you pull it together. They're showering, shaving, and shuffling, and bathrooms that get big families out the door. They're number ones, number twos, and a number of ideas for 3. Life's morning madness, and comfortable, organized bed and bathrooms that make them better.
Fast. Powerful. Connected. Relentlessly refined. Take advantage of our exceptional offers on the highly connected